At William Jewell College, a program called Village Partners builds relationships with communities in Kansas City and around the world. Over the past 7 years, Village Partners has successfully partnered with 2 villages in rural Honduras for healthy, sustainable change, Embarcadero and Motagua. Much of the success can be credited to the work of our Honduran director, Ingeniera Sarahi. Jewell students have used their Journey grants and have raised funds to participate as partners in both of these communities. The following is a list of ways our partnerships have improved the lives of the residents in these villages. It is important to note that Sarahi has been the primary catalyst for many of these efforts. In the village of Embarcadero, women were trained to build high-efficiency stoves that vented outdoors. Men were trained to build dry composting latrines, leaving the high water table purer and providing a continual source of fertilizer. Sarahi was instrumental in the opening of a community store, which saved village residents from walking over 2 miles to the next village for daily supplies. Leaders worked with local officials to finally bring electricity to their village. The men of Embarcadero were given a fishing boat and motor, which led to an additional source of income, selling fish in the local market. Currently, they are working with local officials to build a small water tower to provide clean, running water to each home in the community. In the village of Motagua, the local farmers have built 7 earthworm composters called lombrices. Each family in Motagua also installed a high-efficiency stove that vents outside, which the men appreciated because it reduced the time they spend collecting firewood. Sarahi spent a great deal of time training and organizing the leadership of Motagua, teaching them the value of community organizing and development. Sarahi also recruited interns from Unakurla's agricultural department to conduct specific trainings to help the local farmers see more productive crops. And most recently, Sarahi negotiated and finally secured funding to provide a gravity-fed irrigation system for each family in Motagua, enabling them to enjoy the nutritional benefits of a sustainable family garden. Beyond these projects in the villages, Sarahi coordinates our partnership with students and faculty from the Federal University in La Ceiba, Unakurla. She recruits interns each semester to work with our village partners, and she also recruits a great group of students to work with our Jewell teams when we travel to Honduras. Because of her continued success, we are currently in conversation with a 3rd village near the north coast of Honduras. This expansion will require that in the near future we will need to find a safe, reliable vehicle for our director, as she will need to travel even more. Please consider making a contribution toward the purchase and maintenance of a vehicle, most likely a 4-wheel drive pickup, for our Honduran director, Ingeniera Sarahi. Thank you for your time, and thank you for being a village partner.